girls was asked by Zoe how does she feel about Cinco and LaLa having a baby. Allegedly, there's rumors that LaLa could be pregnant by Cinco, but keep in mind this is all alleged.
Can we get messy?
What?
Okay, so word on the curb. They say your ex-boyfriend might have somebody pregnant.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I didn't.
Because you wanted a family, right?
I didn't hear those rumors. So you're just now bringing it to me.
They say him and LaLa may be having a baby.
That don't make me feel like I know how much he wants to be a dad, and she explained how much she wants to be a mom.
You think she trapped him?
Hell no. I think they're really cute
She
together.
trapped him.
No. I think they're really cute together. I think they're really good for each other, and if they have a kid, like, congratulations or whatever. I don't know if it's true or not, but I didn't even know the rumors. You messy. You know what? No, you messy. I'm not gonna lie. No. We gotta get away. Thank you so much.
DDG and India Love is catching a lot of backlash after DDG invited India Love onto DDG's Love Show to eliminate one of the girls. Really, India was voted in by the chat. They had to meet a 30K sub goal, which they did. Well, when India came into the house, the girls on the Love Show is claiming that India was trying to bully them.
Women losers.
What's up, loser?
Talking about women having a white tongue.
Girl, that tongue is white. Stop it. Okay, I understand.
Or walking past our beds, talking about how they weren't made.
It's not made.
Like you're better than somebody. I would never move at 30 years old like I'm better than anybody sitting in these chairs.
India Love wasn't at the reunion, but she did respond on her stream. Here's what she had to say.
I was there from maybe like 6, 7 p.m., 6, 7, all the way to 4 in the morning, maybe 5 in the morning. I stayed there till I couldn't because I love me some mood. I don't give a fuck. So, I say that to say, if there was all this animosity, hostility, if y'all didn't like how I was coming at y'all in any way, form, and fashion, I was walking around that building for hours. For hours. It shouldn't have took y'all getting y'all phone back and 48 hours going by for y'all to build some type of confidence to say what y'all wanted to say. It shouldn't have took that. If you feel like I was being a mean girl, I apologize. But that was the role I was supposed to play. That is the role I took on. I've been the bad guy my whole entire career of being India Love. I've surpassed so many levels of trying to be canceled. Oh, you're this, you're that. Every name in the book, India Love is that. It's never, ever, ever slowed down or stopped my success. I'm a child of God. I don't condone bullying at all. That's why I feel like if y'all feel like I bullied y'all, I apologize. But it was for a role of entertainment purposes. Now, what I said was so. Let's start with like some details so that we could get like to it, I guess. Again, I made it a point to sit down. It was my idea. Moo even was like, are you sure you want to do this? I said, absolutely. I wanted to sit down with each young lady individually to look them in the eye and give them the floor to tell me what I was asking. If I asked you a question, tell me to my face. I felt the way, and however I was saying what I was saying, I did it right to y'all face, right then and there. Just us two on the couch. Shay was there sometimes, maybe not. So I truly feel like if I bothered y'all that much, why couldn't you just express it? I ain't like it. Just express it at the time. Be like, I feel like you're doing too. If y'all felt like I was doing too much on the couch, I would have loved for you to say, damn, you doing too much. I would have been like, oh, for real, how? Like we could have had a grown conversation. I'm very mature. So at the end of the day, it really scratches my brain to be here and be like, what are y'all talking about? I feel like y'all are very sensitive, and that's okay. But I don't know if y'all ever been in the world of like. Y'all probably haven't. I'm being totally honest, and this is not to degrade anybody. You can watch all my interviews. I don't feel like I'm better than nobody. I just know how to carry myself. I don't give a if I feel the most insecure. I feel insecure all the time. But I don't give a feel insecure that day. I know how to turn it on. I know how to be like, I don't give a right now. I'm that girl. I don't give a Rihanna's next to me. I'm always going to present myself as that girl. That's just the type of aura and person that I am myself. And I feel like I carried that. I feel like I carried that during the show. I feel like I showed that. I don't feel like I did too much. I could have did way more. But out of like understanding and respect, I kept it calm, cool, collected, sweet, whatever the case may be. And please, chat, if y'all feel like y'all have seen me bully or do anything specific that you want me to clear up, I have no problem clearing it up, okay? But I have to really help y'all to understand that this is for a show. It was for a show. A show requires like peaks. Like the whole bullying thing, just as a woman, as a grown ass woman, to try to pull the bully card in your 20s as a grown ass woman is very, to each his own. You guys, like, everybody has their own opinion. I'm not here to say any young lady was wrong in what they said, okay? I'm just saying I came to play a role. My role was to intimidate, was to poke the bear, was to, sprinkle my little messiness, in which I did in my own form and fashion, which was inspired by Miss New York. So if you feel like it was very nasty or whatever, it was nice nasty. I'm admitting it was nice nasty. That was what I was supposed to do.
Little Vicky, who called India out during her reunion, did respond to India's stream. Here's what she had to say.
Yes, I watched her little Twitch reaction or whatever the that was. I mean, all right, this is how I feel. If you came in there to play a character, then from the time you walked in the door to the time you left out, you should have played that character. But every time I was around you and I interacted with you, you were hella cool. You were there to intimidate nobody. I didn't know you were there to play a character. If we're playing characters, I would have not played myself. I would have came in there and played Oprah Winfrey or something. I didn't know we were there playing characters. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's besides the point. I watched the clips back and it's just like, I don't know who Flava Flav was. Okay, I was 7 years old when that came out. So I didn't know you were there to play a character. Like, I just watched the clips back and I thought that was your character. I didn't know you were playing a character. That's my bad, shorty. You know what I mean? I would have picked a different character myself if I knew he was playing characters. But I just feel like that's something maybe production should have told us or we should have been expecting. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's all good, it's all cool. I'm not worried about it. Look, and here's another thing that I want to say. I went into that reunion and she wants to talk about I was playing Captain Save a Friend. No, when I reposted what I reposted, I wasn't even going to bring it up at the reunion or say anything about it. When I reposted what I reposted, I was playing Captain You Got Me Fucked Up. That's what I was playing when I reposted that. I thought that was your character. I didn't know you were playing a character, which is why I made those reposts. So no, I didn't go into that reunion with the intentions of even bringing it up. I wasn't even going to speak on it because I felt how I felt. It is what it is. I do not hate DDG. DDG hates me. He hates me. Here's the thing. If I knew that shit was for content, I would have moved very differently in that. But I moved in there like I'm really trying to get to know this man. If I knew it was for content, I would have been in there pushing my music. I would have been in there with t-shirts that had my Instagram name on the back. I would have been in there promoting myself. I would have been in there when I seen Black Boy Max. I would have asked him for a beat. When I was in there, bro, it's just like I would have moved completely different. The first night we went in there and I seen that DDG was in the studio, I was listening to his words and he had a line in his song and it was like, is she here for me or is she here for the promo? And I was like, I am not here for no promo. Okay, and I moved like that from start to finish. Bro, I didn't go there for a feature. That's the point y'all are missing. I didn't go there expecting to get on no song. That's not what I went there for. All this hype gonna last a week, I don't give a f. I go back to living my regular life. I'm a regular person at the end of the day. Y'all wanted actors and actresses on that? Y'all should have held auditions in LA and hired some actors. I'm a real person. Yeah, my verse is gone. I fucked that up. I have a habit of stabbing myself in the foot, bro. Like, I really do. I just can't even help it. Like, I really f that shit up, huh? You know, you want to know story of my life? It's like, you were so close, but not close enough. Like, you were like almost there, but like you weren't there. It's like L after L after L after L after L. It's been my whole life.
And India Love is not supposed to be around them because as soon as you even be a pretty girl and say one thing, you just say one thing about a bitch, now you a bully. If your tongue white, it's white. How is that bullying you? Either you dehydrated or you need to go brush your teeth. Which one? My tongue stay white. I wouldn't get offended. I'd be like, okay, India, f you, bitch. This tongue ain't to kiss you, it's to kiss your man. Now clock that one. Okay, I'm not gonna call bully if my tongue white. Like, I'm gonna talk my shit back. Then they say, oh, cause you walked past the beds and said the beds were made and it was food on the nightstand. You a grown woman, ain't you you on the show to win a millionaire's love and you not even making your bed up? I don't even feel comfortable getting out the bed where I'm sleep somewhere else, not my house. I don't even feel comfortable sleeping somewhere else and not making the bed up when I get out of it. So how are y'all grown women on the show to date a millionaire whether it be for entertainment or not, and you're not making your bed up. You're a grown woman. Make your bed up. Like, huh? There's food on the nightstand. That's nasty. So, no, I don't. I love India Love. I think she needs to just, I don't know, like, it's different type of everywhere, but that always want to be victims of bullying just because it's a bad pointing out something that you can work on. That don't make her a bully. It means you need to take heed, because obviously she doing something right. She not on the show with 20 other trying to fight for love for entertainment. Okay, so yes, but anywho.